Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Before we go any further and talk about the summer solstice, I need to tell you about a show that's going to happen on the 4th of July here on Ustream. On Ustream only. It's not on YouTube, it's on Ustream. But the good news is you can get it free. You can join Ustream for free just to watch this one program. And it's an election night special. And it's 90 minutes long and it's going to be a hoot. And starring in it with me are Diane Abbott, Nigel Farage, Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, Angela Rayner and Rishi Sunak. Well, it probably won't be them, but it'll be someone we're doing a bloody good impression of them, and it will be hilarious. Here's how you do it. You go to ustream.com and create an account, okay? You don't have to pay. You just go to ustream.com, register, and then whatever. You'll see it all written on there. It's simple. And I'm going to put a little crawler up on here as well, so even though I'm spitting my words out this morning, the boys in the editing will stick it on there and make it look okay. Well, the summer solstice is beginning. The sun is out. I've gone red again because of the bloody sun. All it's got to do, the sun comes out the clouds for 2 minutes and I turn into a tomato. Right, the summer solstice means it's very tomato making, Harry Redders, for longer than normal because it is the longest day and the shortest night. So it starts to get winter from today. I think yesterday was the solstice or today, I can't remember, but it's the solstice, a couple of days. And the idiots from Just Stop Oil have spray painted Stonehenge. I mean, what's that about? Do they think that helps their cause? Put the fuckers in prison. What actually has that got to do with climate change? What has Stonehenge got to do with climate change? They're just terrorists, aren't they? They hate our country and our history. Right, even Keir Starmer, right? He said it's disgusted. It is disgusted. And do you know what though? His party took a huge donation from what's his name? Dale Vince. Yeah, he used to fund them apparently. So what I don't get is these Just Stop Oil people are spraying Stonehenge. How did they get there? Stonehenge is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Unless they walked 1,000 miles from Salisbury, you've got to go there by car. So. What's that about? Just Stop Oil, for Christ's sake. What are we going to do? Oh, dear, dear, dear. Well, happy birthday, Prince William. He's 42. God, where's all the years gone? Yeah. 40, and his wife has put out a picture of him with his kids saying, we all love you so much. It's lovely, isn't it, eh? So much class and grace. Harry and Meghan, that's how you do it. You do it by not being Harry and Meghan. No. It's all happening. My old mate Eamon Holmes is having a very public split up with Ruth. And it now looks, it now looks that he's having a very public romance with a couple of people. One of them, I know, they're trying, people are playing games. Who is the blonde woman that is a shoulder for Eamon Holmes to cry on? And there's two different women being pictured. I know one of them, and I know one of them's not involved with him at all. But good luck, Eamon. I think he's great. Don't you? He's been seeing 42-year-old Katie, apparently. He's 64, she's 42. I'm trying to work out the difference between them. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? He's doing better than I am. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to talk much about the age gap anymore in relationships. Right, is World War III on the horizon? That's the next thing. What is Putin and a squirrel man got to say? There he is. There's Squirrel man there. Don't forget you can get one of these mugs if you go to our shop. Right, Putin has said he'll go to the end on the battlefield in Ukraine. Right? What does that mean? I think he declared that the Kremlin may review its doctrine for use of nuclear weapons in the face of Western aggression. For fuck's sake. Oh well, maybe we won't get to see the election after all. I don't know what's going to happen if Kim Jong-un is going to send his soldiers to fight alongside the Russians in Ukraine. It's all getting a little bit silly out there. Can't they just sort of shake hands and make it up? I think so. The Plymouth candidate up against Johnny Mercer has lied about his military service, apparently. I mean, the worst thing you could possibly do with Johnny Mercer there. So Johnny says his opponent, Fred Thomas, was called out. He got slagged off, actually, and shouted at in the hustings. What's Hustings? In Plymouth. Right, the whole event had to be shut down, and he's been called a Walter Mitty because apparently he hadn't served or hadn't done exactly what he said. And there's another geezer, and the police boss from Northampton. He was only been seen with a South Atlantic medal hanging off his chest. And apparently, if he had been there, he was 15 during that war. Now, the South Atlantic medal was given to everyone that went down there in the conflict. I think if you got within the 200-mile exclusion zone, you've got a rosette on it, or the medal is just the medal without a rosette, which means you took part, but you were on Ascension Island or actually in Plymouth or something like that. Well, this copper has been found guilty of gross misconduct. Yeah, what is his name? Nick Alderley, Chief Constable as well. He's been sacked. That's it. Been found guilty of gross misconduct, and that's it. Sacked. Just for wearing a medal. I wonder if he was shit and they wanted to get rid of him anyway. They must have thought, oh, thank fuck, he's wearing a medal that he didn't have, he didn't get, he didn't deserve. Good for him. Right, Nigel Farage, good on Nigel Farage. His Reform Party will scrap all diversity and inclusivity roles in the NHS. I saw that advertised the other day. Wanted. Diversity and inclusivity director. On thousands, apparently. Well, good. So Nigel Farage is going to knock that on the head. And the starting salary for nurses is £28,000. And the starting salary for those diversity fuckers is, get it, 96 grand. We've gone fucking mad. I think the NHS is bonkers anyway. What can we do? Well, good luck at the election. That's all I say. Choose your candidate carefully. Right. Come over to Ustream now and listen to me continue this waffle. Join us on the 4th of July at 7 p.m. to watch a fantastic election night special featuring Diane Abbott. Oh, she looks a bit pale. Nigel Farage. Is that him? Donald Trump. That's him. Boris Johnson. Oh, that's him. Angela Rayner. Don't think that's her. And Rishi. Well, the jury's still out. So here we go, folks. Go to ustream.com, create an account, sign yourself in, and you don't have to pay. This program is free.